Hello, welcome back to another episode of No Man's Sky. Today, continuing the search for Artemis. So we kind of ran into a bit of a dead end with the Korvax. They were supposedly going to help us find his location, but the data was somehow corrupted. I don't know what happened. Artemis sent us some data about his location, but it seems to have been corrupted. So we have to return to space to bring the news to Artemis, and then we'll see what Artemis has to say about that. So yeah, and we have a couple of things that I also had in mind was the exosuit upgrades. I think I got some exosuit upgrades from, I can't remember now, from a drop pod or... Oh no, so I purchased some kind of... this is what I got. Exosuit upgrade chart. I got a couple of those. And I think I want... Oh, there we go, look. So, exosuit upgrade chart. I think I want to do this first. Encoded navigation data, which, when properly decrypted, will reveal the location of a drop pod containing an exosuit inventory upgrade. Select the coordinates in the inventory and use plot route E to pin the location. Okay. So this is gives us locations to drop pods where we can get some exosuit inventory upgrades. So let's do this first, and then we will go and find Artemis. So let's plot route. Now there are two here. So is this going to be for both of them at the same time, or do I have to do one at a time? Drop pod detected. Okay. Arrive in 3 hours. Right. So we'll have to fly over there. Okay. Let's do that first. Let's head over there. Ooh. That was a bit of a lag there. Alright. Let's go. So I think we're going to have to probably fly up into space a little bit. There's our 30 minutes. Oh, it doesn't seem that far actually. 9 minutes, 8 minutes. It's kind of... Okay, yeah, let's go up a bit higher. I don't think we have to go right into space. But if we want to gain a bit of altitude, and then we can pick up speed. There we go. Oh, incoming message. Okay, that must be Artemis. But hang on, we'll come back for that. I want to go first for this drop pod. Hailing channel, yeah. Yeah, I'm sure that must be Artemis, but we will come back for that in a moment. Hang in there, Artemis. I'm just gonna go and do my own thing for a bit. So just hang in there. So while I was editing the last episode, I realized how kind of dumb I seem. It was so funny. It's like when you look back at the recorded gameplay, I could see all these silly things like You know, I was looking for HUD icons and waypoints on the HUD, and I couldn't see them. And when I was editing it, I was like, "Oh my god, that's so dumb! I can see it when I'm editing." And a few other things as well. I like in the moment, I sort of get like overwhelmed and boggled by all these things, and then when I'm editing it, I'm like, God, that's so obvious. Why are you being so daft? Anyway, it's a laugh. It makes me laugh. I hope it made you guys laugh. Okay, here we go. Here's our drop pod. Let's land. Oh, the incoming message is still going, even though I've landed on the surface. We'll come back for that message. Let's do the drop pod. Alright, let's just search this and record this save point thing. Okay, what have we got here? Ammo? Sodium. They look like ammo boxes. Yeah, there's some ammo. Ooh. The music's kind of a bit upbeat, but when it does that, it makes me wonder if there's some kind of hostiles coming in, but it's not. Gotham Station. Navigation data. Interesting flag. I wonder if that symbol is actually like meaningful, or is it just a kind of a random decoration? If I scan these guys, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to have a game session of scanning and harvesting soon, because I haven't done any of that for ages. Alright, let's do this. Okay, repair sodium nitrate, okay. And here, nanotubes. Okay, so I have to construct a nanotube. Carbon to make nanotubes. Oh, excessive harvesting may attract attention from Sentinel drones. Alright, I think I have carbon. Yeah, this is lots of carbon here. Okay, look at that. I'm getting some good inventory slot space now. Okay. Oh, antimatter housing. Can't remember how to make that. Oxygen and ferrite dust. Okay. I think I have. Do I have that? I think I have. There's oxygen. I have ferrite dust in the starship, and we're in range. Oh, can I just do it directly? If I leave it there, can I do it directly? Yes. Antimatter housing. Okay. Yeah, no, yeah, I think we're all good. It's just this one. Yep. Yay, there we go. Upgrade exosuit. Select an empty space to install new spot. This one? Is that it? I have to click this? Am I don't know. I think I have to click that, right?
Temperature levels stabilizing.
Okay, exosuit inventory upgraded. Oh, this is kind of like a shelter as well, isn't it? There's like a drop pod. Plan. Oh, okay. Objective complete. Okay, we have one more. Shall we do the other one? There we go. Let's do that one as well. It's there. 8 hours. Ooh, that's far away, isn't it? Okay. So I think we'll probably have to fly up into space and around the planet. Where's my ship? There it is.
Ground protection falling.
Okay, I should answer Artemis's communicator message. All right, let's speak to Artemis, and then I think we can fly up around the planet to that next drop pod. Okay. Artemis, there you are. I found high ground, I think. When you arrive, I'll fire my multi-tool into the air to mark my location. So this is a funny thing here, isn't it? Like, we were told to that planet interference prevents communication. That you have to fly into space to be able to communicate. But look, I'm sitting on the planet's surface and I'm communicating with him. Maybe you need to fly into space to open the communication. Okay, what's wrong? Why aren't you saying anything? Oh, poor Artemis. I'm sorry, Artemis. I'm not having much luck finding you. Tell Artemis what happened. I tell Artemis the locals could not decipher their star chart. The alien even went so far as to claim those stars did not exist. Wow, this is mystery. That's impossible. I can't have travelled that far from chartered space. You found my ship. You know what? I wonder. I have no idea about this. This is just me speculating. I'm sure if you've played already down this mission storyline, you probably know. But I just speculate. Perhaps he's in another galaxy, because that would make sense. That if the stars are not fitting the star chart that the Korvax know about, then either, well, I suppose he could be like on the other side of the galaxy, and then the Korvax wouldn't recognize the star positions, or he's in another galaxy altogether. So, suggest the locals are wrong. I think ask how Artemis got there. As I speak, the line begins to crackle with interference. Artemis looks up at the stars in panic. Oh dear. The stars, they've altered since I made that chart. Blinked out in... How is this possible? What's happening to me? I need to get out of here. I need to... Oh my god. It is quiet at first, but it is there, unmistakable, growing steadily louder with each passing moment. A sound beneath their words. A sound as if glass could scream. Oh my god. Ask what is happening. Comfort Artemis. What is happening? They're coming for me. Oh dear. I can see them, smell them. I discovered the glyphs for a portal, traveler. A gateway between worlds. I thought it would lead me to another of our kind, but now I don't even know if the voice was real. Oh my gosh. The pathway collapsed while I was still inside. I found this place in the darkness. I thought perhaps it was a planet. I was so wrong. I can see their faces. There are seeds of glass within their... Huh. Ask for the glyphs. Remain silent. I wonder what... I often wonder, like, why the other options are there. Like, why would I remain silent? What would happen? But I suppose I wonder if you do like another playthrough, like a fresh playthrough, and you choose these other options, are you going to get a different experience? Anyway, ask for the glyphs. They're gone. My data fragmented in the Ooh. I just wanted to discover worlds. I wanted to find other travelers. I didn't 16 warn your face. It please, not yet. I'm not Ooh. The signal cuts off. As it crackles into oblivion, I hear a name through the static. Apollo. Huh. Register ID. Don't know what that is. A frequency for Apollo has been added to my hollow terminus contacts. Huh. Apollo. Ooh, what? Why am I shaking around? Okay. Ghosts in the machine. Locate and activate a hollow terminus. Return to space to search for Apollo. Frequency Apollo was the final transmission from Artemis. Oh my god, look at that big ass creature. It's like sticking his ass in my windshield. So, Apollo, what's going on? So Artemis told me a frequency called Apollo. So I wonder what that is. I guess we'll find out. So let's return to space, but I'm gonna get this drop pod first. So let's just go up, get some altitude. Bring news of Artemis signal loss to NADA. Okay, so we're going back to the space anomaly soon. There's the drop pod. Also, I remember when I was going through editing the previous recording, I realized that I missed the opportunity to get another exosuit inventory slot from when I jumped into that new system. So never mind. I was so confused in that last episode. I was so hilarious watching through my recording. I was so confused about doing that mission, and I realized that I thought I was still following. I did that delivery mission, and I was trying to get the reward and stuff, and I thought I was still following the steps for that reward, and I was actually continuing on with the Artemis storyline, and I'm thinking I'm still trying to get the reward. It's so silly. Never mind. You know, when you get to my age, the brain cells start, like, you know, disappearing a bit. I think I drank too much alcohol in my lifetime. Alright, here we go. Okay. Alright, let's do the save point thing. Birasayam post. Alright. Let's do our...
Protection falling.
Is it always the same? Yeah, it's always the same ingredients. Okay, so we need... oh, this one I can...
Technology prepared.
Yeah. Okay. I think we can do both of these things. So we need nanotubes, yeah, and we need the antimatter housing. Ferrite dust. Oh, I'm too far away from the ship. Let's get a bit closer there. Okay. There we go. All right.
Technology prepared. Technology prepared.
Yeah, so here I get a bit confused. It says select an empty space to install, and this one's flashing, and then it says click the, the mouse button. So this one's flashing, so I click the mouse button, and I hear a noise. So that makes me think that I've done it, but then down here there's another button which I have to press. So it's not... Sometimes in what I'm finding with No Man's Sky is that there are these little things, these little steps that are just slightly confusing until you've done it a couple of times, and then you know obviously that you just do it. But like the first time I saw this, it was like, okay, I've done that. What does this mean? And it says purchase inventory slot, and I'm thinking, oh, I thought it was free. So do you know what I mean? There's these little quirks about the sort of user interface. Sometimes it's not so intuitive in that way. But I think, once you've done it a few times and you've got used to it, the user interface is actually really good and very nice to use. It's just that initial kind of learning is a little bit I don't know. I suppose I'm comparing to some other games where those kind of steps and instructions are so much easier that you can just do it without having to sort of try and figure it out. But it's not a complaint. I'm just I guess it's just an observation. Once, as I said, once you get used to it, the user interface is actually really, really nice and quite interesting because it's quite a unique user interface. I think quite different from many other games I've played before. Okay. Oh yeah, we've got the ancient ruins to look at. That's on this planet, is it? Gosh. Well, shall we do that? No, I think we'll do that in another session, because that is probably going to take up all my playtime. Okay, let's go back to the mission. Contact Apollo from a hollow terminus. Use C to scan for a hollow terminus. Okay. Have I got one on this planet? Or do I have to fly up into space? Yep, hollow terminus detected. There it is. Okay, not too far. Great. Got those mountain tops. And these giant tulips. Here we are. Hollow Terminus. And there's a little camp there as well. We could check. Oh, hang on. Is that... That's the terminus there. Okay. Let's land. Whoa. There we go. Alright, contact Apollo from the Hollow Terminus. Okay, so we've got to climb up this Hollow Terminus structure.
Ground protection fully.
What am I doing with the Hollow Terminus? I'm contacting... Oh, contact Apollo. Is that another being, another person? Well, I guess we'll find out. Hollow Terminus activated. Multiple signal sources available. The tower hosts a powerful transmitter designed to facilitate holographic communication across long distances. Tune to Apollo. Signal detected. Oh, okay. Apollo is a different character. Ooh. Why is this called Ghosts in the Machine? Speak to Apollo. Ooh, look at Apollo. Wow. What kind of being is that? It looks kind of like almost like a robot kind of thing. Interesting. Okay, Apollo. The transmission is silent. The stranger just stares at me. Yeah, I like some of these alternative options. It's quite funny. Stare back at them. Was that like have a staring contest with a robot? Well, I think that would be fun to stare back at them, but I guess I want to try and like talk to them. So let's greet. Identify yourself or I end this call. Say you are a friend of Artemis, say you're a traveler. Well, I guess I'll say I'm a friend of Artemis. No, you're not. Okay. Argue with them. I'm not a very argumentative person. Ask why. Why do you use that word at all, friend? It's just a label, a pretense to make you feel better about being alone. Why are you contacting me anyway? Is Artemis behind this? I haven't changed my mind. I don't care about their weird dreams. I'll meet if I'm paid to meet. Even this conversation is a waste of valuable time. Okay, Artemis is in trouble. I tell Apollo that Artemis is in trouble, that they attempted to use a portal and became stranded on some distant and uncharted world, disappearing from the network. Apollo's demeanor changes. They appear uncomfortable at the news. Send me your data logs. Let me see this for myself. Okay. What about that sort of my data privacy here? I feel like I'm giving away my personal data to everyone I meet in this game. Like the Korvax scanned my entire body physiology and everything. Okay, I have to do this. Upload. Apollo studies the log, causing and replaying the various segments of static and distortions. They turn to me with a glow of excitement. Ooh. These noises, they sound just like the echoes of Sentinel events. You've seen them before, of course. Drones that appear from nowhere if you interfere with their precious planets. But this data, it's distorted, inverted. There's a lot to gain if we figure out how the Sentinels appear so quickly. And this, the portals, perhaps they're the key. Agree, suggest life is worth more than money. Well, I agree. I think it's just because I want to just sort of, collaborate and make progress. But as I said, some of these alternative responses could be very interesting to do like a second playthrough. So what do you say? Do you want to work together on this? Be partners? Well, okay. I think. Don't know. Is this a good idea? If you're going to work with me, we need to expand your base of operations. I'll send you to a contact of mine. They'll supply you with what you need. Just remember to be polite. Okay. As the hologram recedes, Apollo's head turns to the side ever so slightly, as if sighing, saddened. Or perhaps it was nothing, a ghost in the machine. Wow. Apollo's contact is outside local system. Consult the map. Okay, locate Apollo's contact. Apollo's contact will help expand your base. Locate them on the galaxy map when in space. Okay. Wow. It's so interesting. So interesting. Who is Apollo, and what was he talking about? Was that him saying about the Sentinels and the portals that the Sentinels use? So, has Artemis has somehow gone through one of the Sentinel portals? And are we going to find out where these Sentinels are coming from and what they are? And is Apollo himself or itself, is it perhaps or was a Sentinel? No, that can't be, because then he would, or it would already know about the Sentinel portals and things, right? Gosh, it's very interesting story. So, so our next move is to contact Apollo's contact. We have to. I guess we're going to fly to another system for that. But I have. Did I have something to do before I? Let's go and fix this machinery here. I think we're probably gonna fly out to another system now to find Apollo's contact. But there was there's also this part of the space anomaly is to bring the news of Artemis' signal loss to Nada. So I wonder if I should go up to the anomaly first. Okay, maybe we could do that because some of you guys in the comments have told me that I can get a new exosuit inventory slot upgrade from the Anomaly, and gosh, what What's this? Oh, is that the space station? Yeah, I guess. There's something else on the radar here. I'm not sure. Is that just a ship? Oh, look! What is that? That's a lot of ships all together. Huh. Wow. It's like a little fleet. Are they, I wonder what they are. Let's take a little look. Ah, interesting. There's a marker here. Freighter. Wow. I wonder what is this? They're just near this asteroid cluster. Oh, what was that? It sounded like a communication. What is that? Somebody's communicating. These are not human players, are they? What? Cargo pod. Gosh. A cargo pod with platinum. So is this like, could I, if I wanted to be a pirate, could I like attack them and steal their... Let's have a look. Investigate. I can hear some sort of radio comms. Can I interact with this freighter? Oh, look. Is that a docking thing? Oh, it is. Ooh. Oh, initiating docking procedure. SV1M Bokubum capital ship. Ooh. Huh. Well, 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 what's this? Let's have a look. Interesting. It's I wonder, does it have similar services as a space station? Oh, I like that ship there. It's like a cargo hauler. Commander Lomatskiv. That's quite big, isn't it? Ah, look, this is a lift, isn't it? It's one of those, I think, isn't it? Yeah. Ooh. Oh, hello. Who's that there? Gosh. Oh, is this like the bridge? Hello. Can't interact with him. He's gesturing to me. I can't interact with him. Can I gesture back to him? Where are my gestures? Oh. Okay, nothing happening there. What about this guy? Okay, he's the commander. Let's talk to him. Emiliarav, Divergent Entity Korvax, Zorella Teller. Gosh, I'm not even going to bother trying reading their language. It's so difficult. An air of weary authority clearly marks this being as the freighter's captain. Offer to buy the freighter? Good grief. I could buy a freighter. Blimey. What would I want to buy the freighter for? Is that... Gosh, I have no idea. Let's see. Let's just see what happens. Wow. Wow, look at that. I could buy it and I could become the commander for 18.4 million. I have 17.4, so not enough. Wow. Hyperdrive range, 198.2. Gosh, so this is interesting. So you can actually like build up your own fleet of ships, freighters. Does that mean for like, well, storing or what? I don't know. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Obviously, I'm not going to do that right now, but very interesting. Okay, is there anything else to do up here? Oh, these are operators. Dihydrogen jelly is splattered up this life form's metallic arms. They hum contentedly to themselves in pleasant electronic tones. Okay. They're having a dihydrogen jelly break. Better not interfere with them. Ooh, this is fun. Alright, so what does one do on a freighter? Or what is a freighter for, really? Is it just for storing cargo stuff? There's my ship. I think that just goes up to the... This just goes back to the bridge, does it? Yeah. Huh? Just checking if there's anything... Where's those guys again? Okay. Does this all just lead back again to the... Oh, what's this? Ah. Nothing to interact with. That's fun. Ah, this is another room? Wow. That's like a... Oh! Activate planetary probe. What's that then? Oh... What did I just do? This is just my discoveries. Okay. Is that all it does? What's that? that like a electromagnetic shower? Probably I could do with a shower. I haven't showered ever since I started playing this game. I mean me, the character, not real me. I have showered since I started playing this game. Okay, so anyway, let's head back because I think there's not really a lot going on here. So interesting. It's quite fun. Let's get back to our ship and continue onwards. I suppose I could use my jetpack to just quickly fly around, but I sort of like the realism of walking like a normal person. Because I often, I say often, when I was on the Anomaly and I could see, other players, I find it really weird that everybody's just like flying around in the air. Oh, wrong button. Let's do that again. Why not just walk around like normal people instead of like flying around, flying past all over the place? Okay, so let's what were we doing now? Yeah, okay, locate Apollo's contact. I think I wanted to do this first. We'll go to the Anomaly. Let's do that. Okay, summon the Anomaly from the quick menu. It's fun listening to the radio chatter. Okay, Anomaly. Summon the Anomaly. There we go. Gosh, and just like that, the Anomaly is there. Okay, bring news of Artemis' signal loss to Nada. Okay, we might see some other players here. Ooh, here we go. Yeah, look, there's a few people up here. Alright. Captain Vizalug about to start the expedition. Okay, it looks like some people are... Oh yes, there's a new expedition, isn't there? I've never done any of the expeditions. I don't know if I'm really fully kitted out to do expeditions. Glorious Survivor Elizabeth the Fox. That's a great name. Glorious Survivor. Supplies, probably. Okay, so someone's getting ready to do the expedition. Okay, I'm gonna just go up to see Nada and Polo. Nobody's dancing up here on the front today. Oh, Glorious Survivor Elizabeth the Fox hasn't played for 3 years. Where am I going? I'm looking for... Gosh, the lag is... It's pretty intense up here, isn't it? Whoa, I wonder if... Would that lag be improved if I had like a super high-end computer? somebody's name there as a long number. Okay, let's talk to Nada and tell him about Artemis. What have you learned, Traveler? What generates Artemis entity's signal? Mention the portal. I tell Nada how we failed to understand Artemis's location. I explain their strange messages, Apollo and the portal glyphs. Nada pauses. Their lights blink as they process this information. Artemis slips between worlds into the data fall. Our home lives in these spaces, but these holes are unstable, small. Nada is worried, Traveler. Cracks between the iterations. Oh, hello. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm just like talking to Priest Nada. Don't mind me. So cracks between the iterations should not widen. It will not help us. Artemis entity does not remember Nada. Say they did not. Oh, I don't know. He didn't say anything about Nada. Can't remember. Okay. This is a puzzle, a trap, or a tragedy. Apollo entity is unknown to Nada. More puzzling still. If Traveler entity is curious, Nada has advice. Traveler entity is me, right? The rampant crimson is the work of Atlas falsity. Other Korvax say deity. Nada knows better. Atlas false entity hunts Nada, but Traveler may seek them out, draw them away. Ooh. Search. Oh, Quicksilver. Quicksilver. Interesting. Why have I got Quicksilver? Did somebody give it to me, or did Nada give it to me? Search for Artemis and Apollo. Polo holds coordinates. Oh, it's gone. Come back. Come back. Polo holds coordinates for black holes and Atlas stations. Travelers Helios and Ares supply nanites. Right. So, search for Artemis and the mysterious Apollo. Purchase technology blueprints or new base parts aboard the Anomaly. Undertake missions with other travelers. Okay. So, we're going to go back to this. To continue here. So while we are on the Anomaly, should I talk to? Am I supposed to talk to Polo? Polo holds coordinates for black holes and Atlas stations. All right. I don't know if I need to just do that right now. So while I'm on the Anomaly, I want to see if I can get... so you guys in the comments have told me that you can get the cargo container blueprints from here. That's what I'd really like to get. Starship research. Construction research. So this might be the thing. Okay, so we need salvage data. Ah, right, look, these are the prefab ones. Square room. Corridor. Door. Where would I find... cuboid room. Where would I find the cargo? Technology... Is it... Maybe it's in one of these locked ones. Oxygen harvester. Transport. Aquatic. Decal. Posters. Decorative. Fossil displays. Illumination. Industrial. So many. Huh. Power management. Power distribution. Electrical cloaking unit. Device to enable a wireless aesthetic in... Constructing the electrical cloaking unit within a powered base will reduce the visual prominence of all local electrical wiring. Hidden wires will continue to supply electricity provided they have sufficient power. Okay, I remember in a previous video when I was wiring up my generator and stuff, and I was complaining about these weird looking wires sticking out and stuff, and somebody in the comments, one of you, told me that you can get this that hides the wiring. So this is it. I should get that then. I've only got 2 salvage data on me. But I also should get solar panels. Yeah, that's right. I know some of you have told me that solar panels are better than the organic generator. Okay, so that's good. Solar panels and electrical wiring. But my priority was the cargo. Timber. Stone. Oh, storage units. Yay. There we go. Storage container. Yes. Oh my god, it's 5 salvage data. Damn. I can't get it. I've only got 2. And these are bigger ones? What are the numbers? Do they represent how many things you can put in it? Or I don't know. Or are they just different variations? Alright, well anyway, I need salvage data. Hooey. Okay. Well, I've got 2 salvage data. So let's get the what's that? Primitive shapes. Let's get the where is it? Industrial? Yes. So let's get the solar panel. Oh no, it's 8 salvage data. Jeez. Can't even get that. Okay, well let's get this one. Okay, gosh, I really need more salvage data, don't I, before I come back here. Okay. So let's head off. It's quite busy here, but I'm not going to get sort of involved right now with anyone. Oh yes, let's see if I can get a exosuit upgrade. If that's possible. Ah, yeah, is this... Yes! Yay! Purchase for 35,000 units. Okay. Yep, got it. Whoopee! Oh, look at that guy's outfit. Bub Mooseman. I like seeing people's names. Some people have really funny names. Okay, we've got our exosuit upgrade. Spacey Potato, Admiral of the Black. Like his wings, pretty cool. Alright. Look, you see how it's like people just like do weird things flying around. It's like something surreal from a weird dream, isn't it? Okay, let's go. Let's go. We'll go back to our ship. Can't remember how to get there. So some things I need to do pretty soon is get more salvage data so I can come back and get those the storage container. Oh, where am I going? No, this is a dead end, isn't it? Terminal Prime. Oh, can I interact with that now? Last time I couldn't. Yeah, no, still can't. Yeah. I think you need authorization for that. Okay, so let's just head back to the ship, and we're going to contact Apollo's contact. Oh look, this is, gosh, is that a Russian language, Russian name? Love that cool bright purple suit. This guy is he's a scam. I got scammed by him. He was imitating to be a Gek when he's not really. So yeah, I think we'll wrap up there. Really, I think that's a good moment to stop for today. Our next step is looking for Apollo's contact. So we're going to have to fly to a new system, I think, for that. And in the meantime, or on the way, I want to collect salvage data so we can come back here and get our storage storage container. Black Swan. Wow. Look at him flying around. Okay. Nice. It's nice to come back to the Anomaly. See a little bit of human life up here. Okay, we will wrap up there. Thank you if you've watched all the way through to the end, and I'll be back again for the next one. Join me for the next one as we continue our search for Artemis, this mystery. We don't know if maybe there's some kind of trap that this is. Nada thinks that this could be a trap, or that Artemis is in danger. So we'll find out. Okay, and then I was going to just wave to you and say goodbye. Goodbye, and I'll see you next time. Oh, I just realized I thought this was my ship. I was trying to enter it and nothing was happening, and now I see it actually belongs to Race 46 the Determined. Sorry mate, your ship looks just like mine. Where's my ship? It's over there.